President Marcos accepts resignation of Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin.
Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin saying he did not resign, but was told he had to go.
And once again, pinatunayan ng palasyo mga kadunatics kung gaano sila kasinungaling at gaano sila ka-fake news. Grabe talaga mga kadunatics. Nung nakaraang araw, sinabi ni Per Castring na nag-resign si Bersamin. Oo mga kadunatics, sinabi niya sa press conference at tinanggap daw ito ng presidente. Pero today, nagsalita si Bersamin at sinabing, I did not resign, but they said I had to go. Nako talaga mga kadunatics, no? Grabe, First Lady, nako, nagsalita na patungkol kay Amy Marcos. Grabe mga kadunatics yung sinabi niya dito. Eto mga kadunatics, panoorin natin. Ang sinabi ni Castring, panoorin natin mga kadunatics. Eto.
President Marcos accepts resignation of Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin. Accepts resignation of Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin and Budget Secretary Amenah Pangandaman. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has formally accepted the resignations of Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin and Department of Budget and Management Secretary Amenah Pangandaman. Both officials respectfully offered and tendered their resignations out of delicadeza after their departments were mentioned in allegations related to the flood control anomaly currently under investigation, and in recognition of the responsibility to allow the administration to address the matter appropriately. The President conveys his deep appreciation to Executive Secretary Bersamin for his steady leadership at the helm of the Office of the Executive Secretary. A former Chief Justice, E.S. Bersamin brought to Malacanang decades of legal wisdom, calm stewardship, and a deep respect for institution building. His contributions will remain part of the foundation on which continuing reforms stand.
Grabe talaga mga kadeteks, napaka-professional yung dating, professional yung napaka-organized ng letter na binanggit ngayon ni Castring mga kadonatics. Pero grabe, puro kasinungalingan pala ang lahat. Palasyo, harap-harapang nagsisinungaling sa taong bayan mga kadonatics. Tapos may bayag pa silang magsabi na wag daw tayong makinig sa mga fake news, especially sa mga Duterte fake news mga kadonatics. Hindi na dapat paaabutin ng Disyembre itong si Marcos Jr. Talagang dapat na silang bababa mga kadonatics. Tatanggalin dapat na yan lahat sila, pabababain. Especially itong si Castring din mga kadonatics. Kasi wala na silang ginagawa kundi ang pagsisinungaling mga kadonatics. Ganyan nakatindi sila ngayon. Diba? Sobra na. I mean, we are overwhelmed mga kadonatics. Pero yung peaceful rally natin, hindi yun ang way para patanggalin sila mga kadonatics. That is not the way. Because we have been doing that. Walang epekto yan sa mga kumag na magkahamang demonyong politiko. Dapat i-drag out yan sa Malacanang mga kadonatics.
The President likewise extends his sincere gratitude to Secretary Pangandaman, whose work at DBM strengthened the government's fiscal management.
Pati si Pangandaman, ang isang kurap mga kadonatics, pinaresign din yan.
Guided the timely passage of national budgets and ensured that social programs and frontline services were funded and delivered. President Marcos accepts.
Alright. Eto mga kadonatics, ngayong araw, sinabi ni Lucas Bersamin, ng isang corrupt official mga kadonatics. Sinabi niya hindi siya nag-resign at eto.
We begin with former Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin saying he did not resign, but was told he had to go. That's contrary to Malacanang's announcement Monday he quit his post out of delicadeza. Our colleague here in ANC, Karen Davila, posting on her social media her conversation with Bersamin, who said a certain person called him November 17th that he had to go, but he said the call was not from Malacanang. Bersamin also telling Karen Davila he is not the mastermind of anything. The former executive secretary adds he needs to protect himself and his reputation. The palace announced that Bersamin and Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman resigned out of delicadeza after they were dragged by resigned Congressman Zaldico into the corruption scandal hounding this year's national budget.
Na yan mga kadonatics, pag hindi ka guilty ay talagang you will fight till the end mga kadonatics for your position. Pero dahil mga guilty itong mga kumag na to, nag-resign. Nag-resign daw ko do. Hindi mga kadonatics. Pina-resign pala. Kasi too much na mga kadonatics para sa kanila. Too much na para sa kay BBM. Akala kasi ni BBM mga kadonatics na ito, tanggalin natin to, baka huhupa yung galit ng tao. No! Hindi! Mas lalo pang nagagalit kami ngayon na nalaman namin na nagsisinungaling kayo. Talagang napakasinungaling mga kadonatics.
Senator Panfilo Lacson clears President Marcos from allegations by resigned lawmaker Zaldico. He ordered a 100 billion peso insertion in the 2025 budget. RJ Cruz reports.
Grabe makadepende
During
si
Tuesday's
Lacson.
deliberation of the 2026 budget, Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson and Senate Finance Committee Chair Sherwin Gatchalian confirmed former Congressman Zaldico's claim that there are about 100 billion pesos in insertions in the 2025 budget. Both senators, however, disputed Co's claim he was ordered by President Marcos Jr. to make the insertions while the budget was at the bicameral conference committee. Lacson said the review revealed that the insertions allegedly ordered by the President were scrapped by Marcos himself.
Kung alam ni Pangulo at siya nag-utos na mag-insert ng 100 billion sa GAA, sa BICAM, bakit niya ibibito?
Ay, dapat naging kliyente mo na lang si Marcos de Jr., Ping Lacson. Nag-aabogado ka no? Putik mga kadonatics. Grabe talaga, May look at his expression mga kadonatics. Talagang inosente daw si BBM. Kahit anong mangyari, dapat inosente siya. Ay, grabe talagang overprotective. Ay, nako, kakahiya. Kakahiya.
Yan din ang observation ni Your Honor, di ba? Sabi niyo rin, because you also examined. While you were examining respecting the 2025 GAA, we were also busy inspecting. No, hindi naman tayo po nag-coordinate, but our findings are practically the same, di ba?
It's the same, Mr. President.
Same.
Lacson also revealed former Public Works Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo reached out to him and said some officials used the name of the President to convince Co to approve the insertion.
Napag-alaman ko from Undersecretary Bernardo na may mga tao sa Malacanang, not the President, not authorized by the President, who misrepresented him.
Ay, dako. Akala ko ba nag-imbestiga to si Lacson mga kadonatics sa mga anomalyang nangyayari ngayon. Inimbestigahan pala niya kung paano protektahan itong si Da Junior. Mga kadonatics, Chairman of Blue Ribbon Committee hearing na nag-hearing about sa corruption na naganap ngayon, especially sa flood control na involved yung presidente. Tapos dinidepensahan mo yung presidente. He doesn't deserve there in the position mga kadonatics. He does not deserve it.
I will name some of them. Undersecretary Adrian Bersamin. He name-dropped the President, making Zaldico believe na utos ng Pangulo na ipasok sa BICAM yung insertions na 100 billion.
Ngayon, ginawang scapegoat na naman si Bersamin.
Yusek Traigib Olaybar.
Wala talaga. Mga scapegoat nila.
Other personalities. Perception, Mr. President. Sinong hindi maniniwala kapag Bersamin ang nagsabi na utos ni Presidente na mag-insert kayo?
Lacson said Bernardo admitted that he and Olaybar, and not Co, took charge of the inserted fund, with most of that funneled to the DPWH.
Ang sabi niya sa akin, hindi po totoo yan, Mr. Senator. Kasi ang breakdown ng 100 billion, 81 billion, yun yung na-assign sa DPWH.
Kakahiya talaga.
Yung 29 billion other agencies.
Isa pa tong kurap mga kadonatics ha? Isa pa tong kurap kasi nagpatayo to ng building. Siya yung nagpatayo ng building mga kadonatics. Senate building actually. Na may budget na 34 billion pesos. 34 billion mga kadonatics. Grabe kalaki. Para lang sa mga office ng mga gahamang buhayang politiko.
Hindi niya alam. Out of the 81 billion or out of the 100 billion, yung sa 81 billion, 52 billion, siya ang personal na nag-handle. Wala pong kinalaman ang Pangulo at wala siyang natanggap na 25 billion at wala ring delivery si Saldico. Sabi nga ni Bernardo, imposible siya mag-deliver ng 25% kasi ako yung nag-handle, ako nag-deliver ng 8 billion.
Kakahiya ka, Ping Lacson! Kakahiya ka! Hindi ka pa naman attorney, tapos nag-attorney-attorneyhan ka. Putek mga kadonatics, grabe talaga.
Saan kukuha ng 25 billion si Saldico?
Galit
Yun
pa
daw,
siya.
ang nag-asikaso rin noon, si Tragib Olaybar, along with Secretary Bunuan and the others, rumekta na sa mga kontraktor, rumekta na sa mga RD, rumekta na sa mga DE. Hindi na niya napakailaman.
Lacson said Bernardo also admitted to delivering cash but not to the president. According to Bernardo, the money was delivered using an armored car to Olaybar and former Undersecretary Adrian Bersamin at a hotel in Manila.
And talagang sabi niya, naghatid ako ng pera as kickback, but not to the president, but to Yusek Olaybar. And sabi niya, ang pagkaalam
Sabi niya, bakit parang sabi niya,
niya, kasama si Yusek Adrian Bersamin. 8 billion pesos, Mr. President. Yung arrangement nila is, may tigisa silang armor van.
Bernardo also narrated to Lacson how former Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin was involved in the kickback scheme. He said Olaybar did not want former DPWH Secretary Manny Bonoan to know about the 52 billion pesos.
Sinabi niya na si Trigib Olaybar prevented him from disclosing details on the 52 billion to Secretary Bonoan. Ayaw pasabi raw, Mr. President. Tapos, sinabihan siya ni Yusek Trigib Olaybar na si Secretary Bonoan asked Executive Secretary Bersamin several times, sino ba magpapacilitate itong 52 billion? Of course, isasama sa BICAM, paano ito re-release? Sino magpapacilitate? Ang sagot ni ES Bersamin sa kanya, we will take care of it.
Grabe no? Ang dali nilang maka-clear sa presidente dahil na-involved ng mga kadonatics yung investigasyon nila kuno. Patungkol sa presidente na hindi involved mga kadonatics, ang daling na natapos at ito may resulta na. Grabe! Tapos, ilang beses nilang sinabihan na grabe ka, si Saldico may kinalaman, pero nung kumanta na si Saldico mga kadonatics, ayaw nilang paniniwalaan. Di ba? Mga kagulo talaga, kagulo mga kadonatics sa politika sa Pilipinas. Ay nako, sobra.
Sila na raw ang bahala kung paano ayusin yung 52 billion.
Lacson says they relayed information to the president Monday just before the palace announced the resignations of Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin and Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman. RG Cruz, ABS-CBN.
Ay nako, nakakahiya itong mga kadonatics. Grabe! Wala nang makakatalo pa sa Pilipinas mga kadonatics. Sabi at ito, nagsalita na si Kokak mga kadonatics. Ito yung sinabi niya, Kakaiya tong Kokak na to no? Saan na yun? Ito mga kadonatics, basahin lang natin madali ang basa ang sinabi ni Kokak. Sabi niya, okay. And speaking of fake news, welcome to the entertainment Pinoy style. With the laughing emojis pa mga kadonatics. Ay talaga naman. First lady I won't argue with you anymore. Of course you are guilty. You would not argue anymore. Because after all, you're my husband's sister. And I respect Mommy Imelda. Pero yan ang mga statements mo. Fake. Kasing fake ng mukha mong retokada. Grabe mga kadonatics. Talagang nasaktan itong si Kokak. Ngayon, may nag-comment, Lisa Araneta Marcos. As if naman authentic yung mga photos mo. Di ba mga kadonatics? Ay, nako, nakakahiya nga talaga. From First Lady, President, down to the congressmen, mayors, mga kadonatics, grabe ka controversial. Ay, nako. Super, super talaga. Ano sa tingin nyo mga kadonatics? Comment down below. Dagboy ni Kokak. Napaka-fake mga kadonatics. Ngayon, sabihin nyo hindi kayo fake palasyo. Ilang beses nilang tinanggi mga kadonatics that they will never issue any fake statement or informations to the public. But time and time again mga kadonatics, we witness fake news from the Malacanang. They have to be dragged out of the Malacanang mga kadonatics as soon as possible. Thank you so much mga kadonatics, and please comment down below what do you think of our of what is happening to our country now. But before anything else, please subscribe to my channel and give a like. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.